This wasn't our plan. This is our plan, you know. We don't own it, but this is our plan.
You know, everybody's waiting on that last truck. Got about 100 jobs left. Okay, here come the last truck. I said, wow, it's coming. It's coming.
What went through my mind? This is it. This is real. I was like, this is it. What went through my mind was I couldn't believe the reaction of the people, of our, you know, my friends, my family, of GM family, that we are so proud of our work.
Today we're announcing our plan to, over time, cease production at 4 GM truck assembly plants. Moraine, Ohio, at the end of the current model year run, or sooner if market demand dictates.
Closing the plant in Moraine, sending a shockwave through the valley. Right now, they will come before the end of the 2,500 workers vanishing from Moraine. Plant turns out 4 different models of SUVs, something Americans are just not fine right now.
GM, we are suddenly in the slowest auto sales market in this country in 15 years.
This GM plant will close December 23rd, just 2 days before Christmas.
They called and talked to lower level management, and then at 2:30 they talked to us, and we went to a meeting and seen on closed circuit TV that they were shutting the plant down, and he cut it.
What do you think of the timing?
Merry fucking Christmas. See ya.
We're all shocked. I'm just kind of shocked.
I can't believe this. After all we gave them, after all we done, and all the money we made them, they dropping a bomb on us like this.
I grew up in Tennessee with nothing, you know, and I lived in the east end of Dayton when I came here with nothing. You know, and then I got this job. My mother-in-law got me this job. You know, and now I live in a nice house in a nice neighborhood. You know, my kids go to a good school. I took my, you know, my goal is I took my kids several places that they would never have gotten to go before unless I had this job. I thought I was going to retire from GM, and it didn't work out that way. So now I have to do something else. I'm 47 years old. I've got 3 kids that are grown, and I've got 6 grandchildren, and I would probably just, I don't know, I couldn't see myself going back to school. You know, not after doing this. This has been my life. You know, I'm a factory worker. I'm proud of it.
I remember my first day, 6/2/94. That was my first day. March 13th, 1995. February 6th, 95. I used to bag groceries. I went from $4.35 to almost $10 an hour, so I was happy to be there. I mean, that's a big jump. I was just fresh out of high school.
It was overwhelming then to see something this big. And I came from the Navy, so I was on an aircraft carrier, so
everything was new and big and glamorous almost. It was very glamorous.
24 years old, walked in there, you know, of course being a female, walking into this plant with all these men.
You know, and they were whistling and hooping and hollering, and we were young. We were only 20-ish back then, and we all looked good and tan and skinny.
Our supervisor, Larry Osborne, big man, come up, you know, and he comes and grabs us girls and walks us down the aisle, and, you know, first thing he asks, did you play softball? Yeah. Okay, you're on my team. Okay.
You always get these ideas that there's going to be a lot of redneck kind of guys, you know, hillbillies, you know, they're going to beat you up or something, I guess. That's kind of weird to say, but you're always kind of scared of that kind of attitude. But you come in and it's just regular people, men and women working together. You just never thought that.
It was rough. Yes, it was. My hands were, for the first week or 3 months, my hands were so sore I couldn't even turn the key in the car.
It's very physical. When you're pulling a sheet of tin, it's 6 foot or 8 foot by 4 feet usually, and then you got to slide it down on a table. It'll cut the crap out of you.
You know, I came here with the attitude that, hey, I'm going to work triples. You know, hey, I want all the money I could get. You know, and my first 8 hours, I'm like, heck with this, I'm going to quit.
I went home with my fingers could not move, and I thought, I cannot do this. And my dad said, you go in there, do not say you can't do anything, and you just do it.
I work with a great bunch of guys. The best tradesmen I've ever worked with in my life. There's a lot of talent there. Hundreds of years of experience. These are vehicles we're building that people are going to be driving their families in. I thought it was the greatest job I ever had.
The people that are telling you what to do don't really know what they're doing, you know, so, but they've got college education. I don't have a college education, but I'm 52 years old and I've been doing this since I've been 18, so if you want to count the time, I've got a couple doctorates, a few master's degrees, and, you know, but since I don't have that certificate, they just don't want to listen to me. In my opinion, a good tool maker is actually a frustrated artist. I can't draw and I can't paint, but I can make you anything you want out of metal, you know, and make it precision and make it right. The building itself is 3/4 of a mile long.